Well, here we go everyone, the last boss event of Update 44. Are you looking forward to Blaster Populous in Update 45? Sorry this video took so long to get out. I was on holiday as of the time of this boss event's introductory to the world, but alas, I am back in the recording seat. Yeah, I went to a wedding in Scotland, and the first thing I did when I came back from my holiday is put the washing on. Also yellow balloons around 5. We have Rosalia here for one reason and one reason only. Make those aces cheaper for the Goliath Doom ship and also for early lead pops as well. Great. A yellow balloon just passed through, that's not good whatsoever. But do you know what is good? Clicking that subscribe button as soon as update 45 comes out so we have a look at Blastodonculus. Now I have a question for you all, and I know it's going to be a yes answer. Is update 45 going to be the update which I will hit 10,000 subscribers? And for those who have been a fan of the channel for a long time, you know what that means. Right, you're going up to Crossbow, because I'm sick of seeing yellow balloons go to the end of the road here. Scotland, in comparison to England, which is where I live, has many more trees, rains a heck of a lot more, and it's generally a little bit colder as well, temperature-wise. So that's just the main gist of it. Also, I wore a kilt at the wedding, so that was an interesting experience. Also, very annoying to get on as well. No, but the rest of the day, past putting on the kilt, or attempting to do so, you kind of need another person to help you out when putting one of those things on. It was so well worth it, and it was sunshine when the actual wedding ceremony happened, which was absolutely beautiful. Round 27 coming to an end. This is where Rosalia is going to shine here in comparison to the Dark Monkey over here, because we can pop the lead balloons. I also had the wonderful opportunity at the wedding to be sending off the bride, which was a huge honor, honestly. Right, I hope the last thing I can buy here is Jungle's Bounty before getting the Spirit of the Forest, so then I can upgrade then to an Elite Defender, aka put down a Sniper Monkey, so that then we can actually do this scenario. Is this the most efficient way of doing this map? No. Is this the most best way of financing? No. Are these the best circumstances to play under for the best results? No. The best results usually come from when you play the game how it is, but for me, I prefer to have fun rather than stressing myself out with the sweatiest and most meta-like of strategies. Right, we don't have the money for the, what do you call it? The Spirit of the Forest. So I'm going to upgrade you now, and then we're going to be placing down our Sniper Monkey over here, because to be honest, by the time we're actually going to be able to do any damage against it, Vortex will be over on this section of the map, where the crossbow is going to get absolutely blasted with explosions. I like how Rosalia is above the Vortex. That's just a really nice added feature, actually, rather than you know, being below it. Although we do have to keep in mind that this Vortex is faster than usual. So, yeah, an already speedy boss under very, very speedy circumstances. Not fun whatsoever. Also, Spirit of the Forest can, by default, pop camera balloons with the thorns on the track. Yeah, placing Rosalia's workshop away from the track will mean that Rosalia can attack Vortex, but still can attack Vortex while it looks like Rosalia herself will be stunned. But since her workshop is away, then similar to the Ace, where then it won't be. Rosalia won't be stunned. Her attacks won't be stunned. Speaking of stun, our crossbow isn't being stunned. Pretty nice. And that is the first tier of Vortex down. Right, lead balloons. Very, very fascinating. But once again, Rosalia serving her purpose of being an early lead popper, and I always go with the Druid reach in most scenarios, just so we have that additional range and we can reach out for that many more farms in order to get more money per jungle bounties use. I should have done this earlier, but get yourself an overclock so that then you can boost one of your monkey farms productions by 60%, isn't it? With all of the Abyss providing more water access for your water-based towers, we should really invest ourselves in some boats in order to actually get ourselves started with the Naval of the Seas Paragon. But no, I'm financing hard here, okay? But that's enough when it comes to financing investments. Now it's time for offensive investments against what Tier 2 Vortex, which is coming up. Here we go. So hopefully you will not be stunned, dear darling gunner, when you go about here, but I feel like you will be stunned. Yes, you will be stunned. And it also stops you from rotating as well if you are on the other option. But I guess this just has to do. This definitely has to do. See, on, well, near Rosalia when it stuns, but I guess that's not the case. For example shown. Yes, best if Vortex is away from your town, which is trying to whittle down its HP just so that it doesn't get disabled. Let's see now. Are you gonna... You didn't pop on Vortex. That's really annoying. I suppose this can... I suppose Rosalia's level 10 ability can't attack them? Can't attack boss balloons? It is on the return journey, but it is going to use its last blast, and it's not going to affect the mad in any way, shape, or form, so that is brilliant. Now, what about you? Now, I should have got myself Ultra Boost first and then go from there, because I do want to extend the range of this thing now, so that then I can extend to more Monkey Farms. Seems really strange going for an Energizer, but we definitely need that ability cooldown so we can extend this thing out for just a little bit shorter amount of time. I will get the Monkeyopolis, but just hold on, okay? We will get there at some point. We just need this thing to go up to 10. We've reached our max now with what we can do here in this position. We've acquired ourselves the Monkeyopolis. Good news, everyone. We have both of the best. I suppose one of the non-fun things about going to said events is waking up at 3 AM in the morning to catch a flight. Now that is what I call a not fun maneuver. But it was well worth it. Can we break that 20 barrier in the Merchantmen / Fever trades? Hopefully. But if we don't, I'm going to be thoroughly disappointed. Okay, 17, 18... Oh, well, that's just a kick in the balls. I guess these cactuses made the difference between a 19 and a 20. So we're going to handle tier 3 with an Apex Plasma Master. We're going to build ourselves our double crossbow master and the other two tier 5s here, so then we can do this. But I'm not going to build it immediately. I want the Vortex to go past this particular Dark Monkey over here. And then we're going to use the thingamajig, the purchase of what we need. Hopefully this will work. Hopefully. I'm just going to do it with that. And then hopefully this will work, please. Please don't go out of range. That'll be bad. There we go. And hopefully it just continues like this for all eternity. Yeah. It's got the perfect amount of damage, so it's just continuously stunning it at that spot. Yeah, keep going back and forth, or the only thing I can't do is use my pirate lord. But that's absolutely fine. It's out of range. I guess it's not receiving enough damage, so it's time to bring out a big gun. And that big gun being the Flying Fortress. Hopefully this will work. Hopefully. If it doesn't, I'm going to be very upset. And now our Dark Paragon has now been rendered useless for the time being. Okay, please work, please work. I don't want to try and redo this, please. Okay, Sky Shredder's purchased. Hopefully we can do this. Oh gosh, it is actually really close to the end. That's not good whatsoever. Yeah, you know what? We're going to put down a mad here. We need the mad. We need the mad for just a little bit of extra damage here. Okay, unleash the ability. Hopefully we can do this. Okay. Love that actually. So, what is this? Well, here's what happened here with that particular finish there. Vortex backed into the range of the Apex Plasma Master, but it wasn't stunned. And because Vortex blocks off most projectiles from the outside, it means that the Apex Plasma Master can just infinitely fire into it because all of its balls were inside the shield. Pretty neat. Blastomorpho Polyophysis having the purple property makes sense since it is a fire magma organic balloon, and therefore having that kind of thing going for it makes a lot of functionality, a lot of goodness, because it means that now the purple immunity to fire, plasma, energy has a bit more utility. Also, with the rock obstacles that Blaster Populous creates, that could be something that would be very useful for a particular achievement in the game where you could purchase an obstacle and then put it in a way of, let's say, a supporting tower, so that supporting tower doesn't get any props, doesn't steal stuff. But that's asking for a little too much for something that is incredibly niche. If the Ascended Shadow is available in a boss event scenario, it's always going to be one of my 4 Paragons. It's just such a reliable Paragon to wheel down onto the field. You know, the permanent decrease of every Male Class balloon that spawns, even ones that spawn out from a parent Male Class balloon. I'm also a fan of the shurikens that it flies out being that jet black, along with the talisman that it flies out being the representative of the Master Bomber path. Master Builder can also be a strategy, not because of the Paragon, but because of the overclock that can boost your finances even more. Also with the Bat BFB skin, the only scary skin we need now is from the Moab itself. Or maybe there is one, and then the entire like Halloweeny spooky set can be complete, much like the sea creatures of the deep. With 2,075,001 invested into the Ascended Shadow, what can we get? A degree 61. That should be sufficient for what we need here. Also, I'm going to need a Century Champion if I want to get the Master Builder. Hopefully, I don't know if it's like 3 sentries that can manually spawn out do get stunned if the Master Builder is stunned. Maybe I need to place it somewhere else. But we are at the stage of Elite Vortex where Rosalia is being stunned because of its gigantic radius of stunnage, which I really dislike about this boss, for goodness sake. It has a huge ass stun radius, which can sometimes be always incredibly annoying for a scenario like this. Right, the Ascended Shadow is doing a much better job than the Apex Plasmaster was, but then again, that was a degree 22, whereas this is degree 61, and it's disabled! God damn, those DTs may soar through past, and I don't have anything to do about them because of my main weapon against them being disabled. Okay, you are exterminated. Round 116 soon to be, and 4 million to my name. Although the snowfall effect because of the double cash mode does make this a bit of a disadvantageous run. I've always maintained that if you want to have fun in the game, you can do whatever you like with it as long as you're not breaking the game in any way, shape or form. And double cash mode is not a mod, in which people keep saying that it is. It's not a mod, I promise you. It is a purchasable asset that you can buy within the game store. You can buy off the Steam Workshop. You can purchase it in whichever ways necessary, which you can do so. So we have a degree 68 Master Builder. Without anything additional added to the naval facilities, let's see what we can get here. Is this a degree 51? That's pretty impressive for not adding to its slider. And finally, putting absolutely everything that I have into the Goliath Doom ship, we have ourselves a degree 65. That is 4 degrees away from being noise. The last tier 5 Elite Vortex of the last boss event of update 44 now begins. Here we go. Gonna put a turret there, gonna put a turret there, gonna put a carpet bomb over you so that you pop that a little bit sooner. Good, going very well so far. Nothing to worry about aside from the fact that our Master Builder's main sentry turrets are getting absolute pummeling from the Vortex stuns. Do not do that to me, please. Thank you very much. Is it 8? Yes, 8. You're gonna you're gonna eat up all of those bombs for goodness sakes. But not very well though. Here we go. One last stun. One last time. And there we go. That is Elite Vortex completed on End of the Road. By all means, do not use this as a guide to completing it yourself for one simple factor. But I really enjoyed this scenario. It was definitely an easier scenario than, let's say, a previous week's one, which was, well, absolutely abominable for anybody who is new to the game. It's really catered for the sweatiest of the sweatiest of the sweatiest sweats out there. You know, doing Elite Lich, which is already a very difficult boss, on a stupidly difficult map, being bloody puddles of all maps. I just don't get people. Thank you all so much for watching, everyone. Let me know what you thought of the video down in the comment sections below. I can see this being once again another Wednesday update, as 99% of the time Ninja Kiwi always does these things on a Wednesday. But alas, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of the video down in the comment sections below. We are under 300 subscribers away from that magical 10,000 mark. And if you want to support me even more so, then use my creator support code whenever you are within the store. Thank you all so much for watching, and take care of yourselves.